welcome back to another video today. This one has took me ages to make, ages to edit and everything, and it is 30 different coasters. So this is the first one, but the sad thing is that you're not going to see all of them, because when I uploaded them off my Xbox onto my phone from the Xbox app, it just kept glitching and it wouldn't let me upload all of them, and then so I was only able to upload a few of them onto this video, but at the end I'll show all of them, just not on the ride all of them, but just all the rides together. Now that might sound confusing, and the reason why is because it is. Anyway, this is the second coaster. It is not smooth at all. It gets better throughout the video, because this is just not the best I can do. Because when you have this compact layout, it just, you don't know what to do with it. It's not the best. So I think if this did not have way too much G-force on, it would be quite a good coaster. Anyway, on to the next coaster. I like this one quite a bit more. So instead of a chain lift, it is string lift. I have no idea what it's called. I promise you, I love coasters, but I just cannot remember anything, I swear. Anyway, this one's like a short but snappy layout. It's not the best. It's obviously that end part's a bit, rough, definitely rough. So then the ratings was rubbish. And this one is not bad, it's just quite boring, as you will see in a minute. So first we'll go to the chain lift. But we got a nice sunset at least, and we'll just skip that chain lift part. By the way, this is a voiceover. And then you go down this first little drop, got a little air hill. Obviously not that good, but still. Got another little air hill. As you can see, not the smoothest layout once again, but still not too bad. And then we have a little chain lift at the end, as you can see, and now the sunset actually looks really nice. And then we go down the next drop, and then something happens. Here. I have no idea, because I edited this. This took ages to edit, so I've done this ages ago. But the end part, oh, that is just sad. Okay, I think this is quite a good one, but on the ratings it says it's way too rough, and I understand why, but I still quite like this one. I think I've been not too bad. Anyway, so we've got an air hill at the start. Then we've got another. That chain lift's a bit soon after the other one, I think. Don't do much, do you? Now that I look back, it's not the best. But then you just go straight down. That's quite scary, guys. And we've got a loop. You can see why this has too much G-force, like way too much. Anyway, coaster 6, the reason it said there, because like I said, it started not letting me upload them, and that will be throughout the rest of this video. It will kind of ruin it, because most of the coasters on this world I made, most of it doesn't show. And by the way, I've made that loop myself. It's just horrendous. It's so bad. I actually hate that one. Okay, now we've got a wild mouse coaster. I actually remembered the name for it once. And this is a really long coaster. I feel like there would never be a wild mouse coaster this long in real life, because you don't need one. And then you just nearly stop here, but then you make it over. Then you've got a few of these, like, not quite steep, but rough edges. I have no idea how to commentate this. Honestly, I'm not good at commentating. But anyway, I like that little thingy there. I don't know what. And then there wasn't enough So I had to put a chainlift there. So I forgot what I was saying. And then another chainlift here, that is a bit soon. And then I just skipped until we got to the top of the chainlift, that's why that was a bit weird. But this part is just like, you know, kind of ruined it. It's not that good of a coaster, but this one is one of the best I made through this whole video. Now, I had to skip others as well by now, by the way. But this is really smooth. Not really smooth, but one of my favourites, and it has one of the best ratings in the whole entire world. So it is quite good. I would honestly go on to real life because the other ones will probably get way too much G-force and die. But on this one, yes, actually quite good. As you can see, we've got a helix, and then a little drop, and then you go back and up a lift hill. Obviously, that lift hill does not have to start as soon as it did, and it will skip that. And then we've got this little drop, and then you go into. I've never actually saw this loop in real life, but Planet Coaster has it, so you know, it must be real. And then we've got another loop. Pretty good so far. And it's got another little helix, and then it's about the end, I think. Nope, we've got another little airtime hill. Quite a good layout actually. Oh no, never mind, it's another one of those loops what I forgot the name of. So that's the end. No idea what else to say. Anyway, look at that rating, so good. Anyway, on to the next coaster. I don't know how many we had to skip at this point, because I just can't remember at this point, because I've done 30 coasters altogether. Anyway, as you can see, another straight down drop. Done now quite a lot of them. Obviously, I don't know, just a normal track layout. Go upside down, a little loop. Yeah, I'll probably go on this coaster. You got a lot of near miss moments near the floor, as you can tell. I just dropped my phone. Anyway, next you're going up this lift hill. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in the video because me just dropping my phone, that was kind of funny if you ask me. Anyway, we got another loop, very loopy loop. Go upside down. Honestly, I'm sorry for this bad commentary, guys. I just don't know what to say. It's just this coaster's pretty mint, so I'm not going to talk until we get to the end of it. Well, that did not take that long, and not bad coaster ratings. This one did not work again. And then this one did not work again. See, like none of them were working. It's really annoying. Anyway, onto the dragon one. It was a lift hill, but I just skipped it then. Got like not really helix. Little drop, a little bit of airtime hill right there, and then another airtime hill, and then you quickly go back into another lift hill. God, I'm forgetting everything. Anyway, as you can see, I think I had a bit too much room to make this dragon coaster because, well, I suppose. Anyway, another airtime hill, and then, I don't know. Oh my god. And another airtime hill. It's not too bad of a layout. Just a bit of a long ride. Another airtime hill. As you can see, a lot of airtime hills. If you know Slinky Dog at Disney, you will know that like at the end, I think it's got like 3 airtime hills with like little bumps. You get a bit of airtime in them, and then a third lift hill. What I forgot I put there. Gotta be dumb. And then, as you can see, we've got a helix coming up. And then pretty much the end of the coaster. Oh, another airtime hill. Another airtime this is the end. That's the end of that coaster. Not that bad of a rating. Anyway, this was a coaster where it just, you know, it goes backwards and it oh, boom! I remember this. Anyway, just goes back up here. It's a bit of a boring layout, but somehow, though it is a bit of a boring layout, it got a perfect rating. It's a bit like the accelerator at Drayton Manor, but it's oh, I forgot the name of the coaster type. I cannot remember anything. Anyway, look at that perfect rating. Just concentrate. Wow. By the way, some of these moments are speeded up, just so you know, just because to get rid of the boring parts, and then I stop speeding them up, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this coaster is also quite a bit rough. Anyway, as you can see, we got quite a big drop there, and I thought might as well stop and drop again. I'm just going to stop talking a bit. Anyway, on to the next coaster. This one's another train one, because that's if you have the DLCs. There's not enough coasters to make 30, and the thing is, there's just not enough space left. Anyway, this coaster is mostly just a giant coaster. A bit boring, but as you can see, it's just a giant wheel. Honestly, not bad. Anyway, as you can see, that's the end of that coaster. It's just more like a kiddie coaster, if you know what I mean. Anyway, on to the next coaster. Oh wait, isn't that a surprise? This is getting annoying, because nothing else is working. Look, I just showed you what I filmed and showed you that nothing else is working. And you can look at the text I put on the thing. Anyway, so I just had to skip to my very last coaster I made on number 30. You might be like, okay, so if this is number 30, where's the theming? And the layout is good, but it's not a perfect rating. But you'll see in a minute. This part just goes pretty fast. You'll just see, okay? As you can see, it's still a really good layout throughout. I don't know if this part is realistic here. That might be the only part was not realistic. I have no idea, because I'm not like that smart on coasters, but I do love theme parks. Anyway, as you can see, we've got another little helix, like half helix kinda. Then we got some airtime hills at the end. Then just to end it off, you have a little boost here, so you can make it up to, I don't know, this part of the track. And then there's a little drop and the end. So this one's pretty realistic. It is actually my favourite one I've made, so I'm glad it's my last one. And in a minute you'll see how much better it looks with the theming it's about to have on it. As you can see, not the best rating, but look at this theming. So I've gone for a pirate theme because I thought it'd be cool with the boost and all that. So we've got the water before you blast off, go through a barrel, whatever that is, and it's the same layout as before but way better themed. Like you've got all the water, and also I wanted to film this as the sun was setting in the game because it looks so much better at night with the lights on this ride. So as you can see, not the best theme so far. Actually, I think it's really good feeling for a thrill ride. If this was just a kid's ride, it's like not too bad feeling. I think this could be like a universal ride, you know? Like, it's never too thrilling, but it's always really good. Actually, they are quite thrilling. Anyway, put in the comments if you're excited for the new Universal theme park in the UK, because I have nothing else to talk about. Anyway, this end part, I really like the theming at. So you just got a little drop right before, a little airtime hill, then you've got the lights, and this theming actually took quite long. And then you've just got the end part, you can see all the lights, even a water wheel right there, if you look at the details. I just wanted this to be really good. And then yeah, that's the end. So I hope you enjoyed this video as well. I don't know if there's anything else to it, but I also really liked the station building. It took a really long time. But here's a video of the whole park. And yep, I had to resort to this because it wouldn't let me film on Xbox. Anyway, see you in the next one.